Good morning. Sunday morning. Chris Christopherson. Sunday morning coming down. Going down, maybe. I'll listen to that again. Oh, that man could sing. He did a couple tunes that touched my heart. One, why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the blessings that I've known? His kindness, my Father's kindness. Oh, what a joy. Okay, Sunday morning. Had my coffee out on the back stoop deck. Kind of chilly up here. I think about minus 16 in Fort Mac. Anyways, had a little inspiration today. Sat there and looked at the overcast skies and realized I'm alive. I'm kind of happy about that. I hope you're happy about your being alive. I've tried this last while in order to encourage you to get ready for what I never do very well, and that is New Year's resolutions, and they're coming. They're coming. And I thought, the greatest joy, well, not the greatest joy, I've had so many joys. I had a lady say, "You must be Cowboy Jim." Well, I probably would believe that may well have been the greatest joy in my life. And here, let's move on. And so, sitting out there, I thought, I'm just going to make a few videos today, well, Sunday. And I'm not working yet. Oh, I have some interviews. Oh, they're coming up. And I'm kind of excited about one company. They do not insist on me shaving my beard. I'm not going to shave my beard. I kind of look like a straight person. I don't think I'll end up living on the street, but I'm not giving up my beard. Had it too long, 50 years. It's part of me. Well, may not be a good part, but it's definitely a part. I wanted everyone who had the time, would take the time, who were somewhat, shall we say, introspective, where they established more where they were in life rather than those who were around them. And don't ever compare yourself to another. As I have learned over the years, you and I will always come out on the short end, but rather compare yourself to yourself. And in that, you can establish, am I growing? Am I maturing? Are things the same this year as they were last year? Have I matured at all? Well, at 72, you want to hope you mature a little. It may be negligible and it may be rather difficult and hard to see, but words spoken in faith, I suppose. So I ask everyone if they would do a video of themselves. It has been so helpful for me. I remember my first video back in the spring, and I had so much stuff that I was going through with that abuser who is no man at all. And I made that video, and I should probably never have posted it. Sometimes when you are in the depths of deprivation, wherein you hardly know who you are, what you are, What is your purpose? What is your value? What is your benefit to mankind? Where do you fit in? Do you fit in? I've always fitted in best by myself. And it's not a good thing, children. It's not where you want to be. It allows you to experience emotions that are not beneficial for you. They're not going to do you any good. I refuse to feel sorry for myself. And the reason for that is I'm bigger. I am bigger than one who feels that they deserve better, and thus when they don't get it, they feel sorry for themselves. I truly believe that I deserve nothing, but I do deserve everything. And so therein is somewhat, shall we say, of a quandary. How do I aspire to do better unless I know how I'm doing now? That's what my video request to you is for. I need you to experience the joy that I've experienced in the 143 videos I think I've done so far. Oh boy, are some of them embarrassing. Oh gee, blowing my nose on the video and it sounded like a foghorn somewhere off on the East Coast. But in that I study each video, sometimes several times, to understand, why did you say that? Well, what did you mean when you said that? Whatever that is. And so it's been beneficial for me in that I have gotten to know me a little better. I have certain people in my life who have influenced me beyond their understanding, recognition. And one is almost a dietitian, I suppose. One who has studied the human body. And if you ever saw her body, you would understand there are bodies that are meritorious to study. She has one. But she has one because of determination, dedication, and that's what I am aspiring to. Not to have a body as hers, because there are things in life that are totally unattainable, but that does not mean that you do not have a moral obligation to yourself not to try. You have an obligation to yourself to enhance every aspect of your life. So here, videos have helped me understand me better. And in that, I don't do New Year's resolutions very often, not much, because I find them somewhat, shall we say, disconcerting, not in choosing them, but in not being able to fulfill them. And so I really want, for as many of you as can, I don't care if there's only one person who actually videos themselves every day in the 14 days leading up to Christmas. I say 12 days now. Well, less than that. And to give you an opportunity of understanding where you are in this life that is your life, you're living it, you're doing, and you're doing, I pray to God that you're living your life not under the influence and the control of those who have abused you, as I have been abused as an elderly person. I just find that offensive. Because I don't feel, I didn't even realize that that some people might actually think that I was old. But I learned very quickly. I looked into the eyes of that one that said, "You must be Cowboy Jim," and I walked away from there and I almost hung my head. I was so ashamed that I had become old, but I hadn't noticed. I hadn't noticed. But in my videos, I am learning. I'm learning to study myself. I'm learning that wonderful thing called idiocy, which is doing the same thing over and over and over again, and expecting and hoping and thus being very, very disappointed, in spite of the fact that I'm doing the same thing, but the results are not different. So in what I've set out to do, and I hope a few of you join me. I'm telling you, however many days till Christmas, I think the 15th is Wednesday. I have a bunch of job interviews on Thursday on the phone or video or whatever. I'm so excited. I get to go to court, and well, I hope that abuser shows up. I hope he has enough guts. I hope his lawyer tells him, you better enter a plea, son. Because, son, you better enter a plea. Because you're in trouble. You who abused me, oh, not at my hand. Oh, jeez. But you can't demean another in this society that we live in and get away free. Well, you can if you run. Don't run, son. Suck it up. So, idiocy. Oh, well, I guess. But you make your videos. You establish where you are, who you are, what you're about, why. Determine, is there something I can do to enhance the situation I'm in? And there is. Only you are able to find out and think through and understand what that is. Don't do the same thing over and over and over again and then try to be disappointed when it doesn't turn out quite the way you hope. When it's turned out the same way as a result of what you've done, time and time again. So listen, smile. We have a glorious opportunity to have a new day. An opportunity to live in that day and truly live beyond self-pity, beyond anger, beyond regret, beyond our disappointments. Our disappointments are real, but look into your heart like that bodybuilder taught me, and establish the fact that you have the privilege, the joy, the honor of living another day, and you find justification in your heart. You look for joy, happy. Well, I never knew what happy was. Oh, I'm learning. Oh, dear God, I'm learning. God bless you, children. God bless you.